Hi, I'm Dr. Sally Norton. Now, when a lot of women come to me for help with weight loss, one of the commonest problems that they say is that they're just too busy to lose weight. And I can completely empathise with that. It may be that you've got a really busy career, stressful, juggling long days at work. It may be that you're trying to bring up young kids, or at the other end of the spectrum, maybe you're a taxi service and a counselling service for teenagers. Perhaps too, you're looking after elderly relatives at the same time. And then you may be managing a home or supporting a partner. There are loads of reasons why we just seem to be getting busier and busier. And that means that our needs get pushed to the bottom of the pile. There just don't seem to be enough hours in the day for us to be able to sift through all that confusing information out there about weight loss, let alone implement any of those healthy eating behaviours or the activity or everything else that we know deep down we should be doing. And so what happens is that our weight loss efforts just get put off till the next day and the next week and the next month. And before we know it, another year has gone past and we're still feeling the same as we were. And it just goes on and on. So it's a common problem. Now, what do I say to women who come to me with that sort of issue? Well, there are 3 things that I tell them they need to do. The first one is to really think hard about how important weight loss is to you. Is it something that would just be a nice to have? It would just be nice to be able to get into your jeans without having to strain at the button, or it would be nice just to feel more comfortable in the clothes that you wear to work? Or is it something that's really, really important for you? Is it something that is affecting your health? Is it affecting your physical health as well as your mental health? Is it making you depressed and unhappy? Are you waking up every morning worrying about your weight and going to bed at night thinking in just total despair that you've mucked it all up again and that you've failed yet another diet? Because if it's something that's causing you that much trouble, then you need to make it a priority in your life. So the first thing I say is just recognise how important weight loss is for you. And if it is that important, then the next thing that you need to do is actually make time for it. These attempts to lose weight aren't just going to happen unless you make some time. Whether it's a bit of time just to think about the strategy that you're going to use to lose weight, or whether it's time to actually get that healthy food together, prepare it, get out to the gym, or whatever activity you choose to do, you do need time to focus on your weight. And a lot of people at this point say, yes, but I just haven't got that time. Well, that's not strictly true, because if you do focus on your weight loss, you will find that you become more energetic, that you become more proactive, more dynamic, more enthusiastic. You can tackle all those other jobs with a lot more enthusiasm. And actually, you'll recoup all that time that you've spent working on your weight in other ways. And then the third thing that I say is you just need to make sure that you don't feel guilty about putting time aside to lose weight, because so many of us put everybody else's needs before our own, and we just end up with our needs at the bottom of the pile. But actually, we deserve to look after ourselves. We deserve to have our needs addressed in the same way as everybody else's. And the second issue is that if we do look after ourselves, if we do take time for ourselves, then we will be in a much better position mentally and physically to look after others. So we really shouldn't feel guilty about spending time on ourselves. It's very, very important. So just to recap, if you are feeling that your life is just too busy to lose weight, then think again. The first thing you need to do is work out how much of a priority your weight loss is. If it's a priority, then make time for it. Schedule it into your diary in the same way that you would that important work meeting or picking the kids up from school. It's as important as everything else, so schedule it in and recoup the time later on. And then thirdly, don't feel guilty about it. A, you deserve to look after yourself, and B, everybody else will benefit if you've looked after yourself too. So I hope that helps. If you need any more help or advice in actually implementing everything that I've just told you, or if you're not really too sure where to start, what your strategy should be once you've actually put time aside, then please feel free to get in touch through Facebook or through my website, and I'd be more than happy to help.